Indian-born F-1 OPT EAD holder. What happens if I delay filing my EB-2 or EB-3 green card PERM? Delaying your EB-2 or EB-3 PERM filing as an Indian-born F-1 OPT STEM OPT holder pushes your priority date further back in a multi-decade country cap, risking your temporary legal status before an H-1B transition, restricting long-term career mobility, and compounding delays for future permanent residency. Delaying your PERM labor certification on F-1 OPT STEM OPT creates severe risks for Indian-born nationals due to the multi-decade EB-2 EB-3 backlog. Waiting too long can cause you to run out of temporary work authorization, fail to secure H-1B extension bridges, and force a departure from the U.S. before your priority date is established. For Indian-born F-1 OPT or STEM holders, delaying your EB-2 or EB-3 PERM labor certification delays your priority date. Because India faces a severe, decades-long employment-based visa backlog, every day you wait pushes your final green card approval further into the future. Increases the risk of status expiration before transitioning to an H-1B, and restricts long-term career flexibility. Loss of position in the queue. Your priority date is locked only when your PERM application is officially filed with the Department of Labor. For Indian nationals, where final action dates crawl or retrogress drastically, often years behind actual filing dates, every day of delay extends an already multi-decade wait. Vulnerability in status expiration. F-1 OPT and STEM OPT provide strict, limited timelines. If you delay initiating PERM, your employer may run out of time to transition you smoothly onto H-1B visa or leverage H-1B extensions beyond the 6-year limit. Constrained job mobility. Relying on OPT means your work authorization is tied tightly to your graduation, employer E-Verify status, and strict unemployment limits. The backlog reality. EB-2 and EB-3 queues for Indian-born applicants face severe backlogs, meaning is your ultimate lifeline for future H-1B multi-year extensions. OPT expiration. Standard OPT 12 months or STEM OPT 36 total months will eventually expire. PERM is the first step of your green card process. H-1B lottery dependency. If you delay PERM and rely purely on the H-1B lottery, missing out means you have no fallback work authorization when OPT ends. No bridge extensions. Under AC-21 rules, you can only obtain 1-year H-1B extensions beyond the 6-year max if you're PERM or I-140 pending for at least 365 days. Delayed line placement. India EB-2 and EB-3 categories suffer from massive backlogs spanning many years. Your priority date, the day your PERM application is filed with the Department of Labor, dictates your place in line. Every month you delay filing is a month further back you push your eventual green card approval. You cannot file Form I-485 to get an employment authorization document and advance parole until your priority becomes current in the visa bulletin, which takes years or decades for India. A delayed PERM delays the entire sequence. Forced departure. If your OPT ends and your employer has not transitioned you to an approved H-1B or secured an I-140 allowing consular processing or extensions, you must leave the U.S. Disruption in career progression. Having to stop working or move abroad abruptly disrupts employment continuity and employer trust. Loss of position in the backlog line. Your priority date is locked by the date your PERM application is officially filed with the Department of Labor. Delaying the filing pushes your spot back, compounding a queue where wait times span many years or decades for Indian nationals. H-1B transition and timing pressures. OPT and STEM OPT provide strict, limited work windows. If you delay PERM, you may run out of OPT timeline before your employer can successfully transition you to an H-1B cap subject or cap exempt visa with an applicability. Constrained job and career mobility. An early PERM and subsequent I-140 approval allow you to extend H-1B status beyond the standard 6-year limit and lock in portability. Waiting leaves you tethered to tight OPT expiration deadlines, without the safety net of an approved priority date. Extended multi-decade horizons. Opinions on the exact length of the Indian EB-2, EB-3 backlog spans 10+ years depending on retrogression and legislative caps. No 7th-year H-1B extensions. To leverage AC-21 provisions for 1-year or 3-year H-1B extensions past your maximum limit. Your PERM or I-140 must be pending or approved under specific statutory timelines, PERM pending for at least 365 days. Delaying the start prevents these safety nets from kicking in when your OPT expires. Given the severe per-country caps for India, waiting even a few months to initiate the process can compound institutional delays managed through the USCIS official portal. Worse priority date, Indians face a massive employment-based backlog. Delaying PERM means your place in line moves back by months or years. Missed H-1B extension milestones? An approved I-140, which requires a finished PERM, lets you get 3-year H-1B extensions beyond the 6-year limit. Delaying PERM risks running out of H-1B time before getting that protection. Status expiration. Your F-1 OPT STEM OPT timeline is rigid. Delaying PERM filing risks your temporary where your employer can successfully transition you to an H-1B visa. H-1B cap gap limitations. If your OPT expires before an H-1B change of status is filed and receipted properly, you may face a gap in work authorization or status. Loss of priority line position. Your official place in the green card queue begins only when your PERM or I-140 is filed. Delaying pushes your final approval further into an already multi-decade queue. Restricted job mobility. Remaining tied STEM OPT limits your freedom to change employers compared to someone who has an approved I-140 and a secured priority date. Dependent and family exposure. Extended priority date delays increase the statistical risk of children aging out of dependent beneficiary status before final green card availability. Please feel free to reach out to Artifint Robotics Technologies at 945-468-8100 for more information on starting an employment-based green card process for F-1 OPT EAD visa holders.